Very cool. So we have now it's time for our first fan question that was sent to us, and this comes from Dawn. Dawn's cool because by her email she goes by Slytherin Punk, even though Gryffindor is much better. Anyway, Dawn
you nerd.
asked, thank you, Jay. Proud of that. Dawn asked, the chemistry between Chlollie and Oliver on Smallville was intense. What was it like working with Justin Hartley, and what's your favorite Chlollie and Oliver scene?
Justin's dreamy. He's like, he is. He's wonderful. He's like, Justin's he's an incredibly giving co-star, and he's it's very important to him that the people that he works with do well and feel comfortable. And so consequently, it's very easy to work with him and to make things look good. He's also kind of a perfectionist. So he always comes in incredibly well prepared with lots of awesome ideas, and he doesn't settle for anything that isn't great. So I worked in a similar way, and so I loved and valued working with him in that way. Aaron Ashmore was the same way, who played Jimmy Olsen. So I've been very fortunate to have two male counterparts on the show that were just like phenomenal. Not to mention Tom Welling, of course.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy. You know, my favorite. Chlollie and Oliver scene. I think my favorite Chlollie and we've had a couple. Oh, I just cursed. Sorry.
Go for it.
Sorry.
Okay. There was two. There was one that was really fun that we did, which was the very first scene that we really had together, where we're sitting in a cafe outside, and it wasn't even written in, but Justin and I had made certain choices and decided to play it as though there was something going on between us, and then you actually. That was the defining scene where the writers in Los Angeles said, like, oh, we could make this a storyline. So I really like that scene. I think it's in Checkmate. I really like that scene. And then the other scene that I really liked was one where we are, it was actually recent, we are in the trunk of a car, and we've been kidnapped, and we're sort of trying to figure out how we're going to get out together. And, like, there's something very, like, moonstruck and funny about the dynamic between the two of us, and it felt very much like a spin-off. Like, it was like, this is the Chlollie and Oliver show, and this will be, this is a pilot for a new show about these two characters, because I feel like the banter between us in that scene was really fun. So
sure.
I think that's probably my two favorite things. But there were so many. Like, Justin was great to work with. There's also a scene that I directed that I did with him the first time they kissed that was really fun to shoot, and I think ended up really great, where he teaches me how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Oh, that's very cool.
That was very sexy. And
yeah.
One finds it sexy, I'll tell you that. This is Jay again. We're going to go right into another mailbag question.